Hi everyone, it's Dr. Ramani. Welcome to the 30 Days of Narcissism. Today, we're going to talk about entitlement. And please keep tuning in to get the rest of the 30 Days of Narcissism. And also please subscribe to my channel and click the bell button to get notifications as we post further videos. So let's talk about entitlement. Entitlement may actually be one of the most icky qualities we see in narcissism. Entitlement is the expectation that one is entitled to some form of special treatment or special benefit just because they're them. They feel like they shouldn't have to wait in lines, they shouldn't have to pay the same amount, they shouldn't be told no, they shouldn't have to go through all the headaches the rest of us have to go through in regular life. They believe the rules are for other people and that they do not need to follow them if they don't want to. Entitlement is one of those sort of key pillars, if you will, of narcissism. It's one of its defining characteristics. I don't think I've ever met or worked with a narcissist who's not entitled. They expect that, for example, they could stroll late into a doctor's office half an hour late, and that they shouldn't have to wait and be seen right on time. An example of being what it would be like to be with a narcissist who's being deeply entitled. You walk into a restaurant on a crowded Saturday night. There's lots of people milling around waiting for tables. The narcissist sort of barrels over to the host station and says, "Yep, we're here, we'd like a table." 8 o'clock. And the person working that station says, "Yeah, it's probably going to be at least an hour, hour and a half." And this person, the narcissist, who's very entitled, will say, "Yeah, no, I don't wait an hour and a half. Let's make this happen. Come on, I know the guy who owns this place, okay? Just go ahead and get me seated. I don't even have time for this. Like, seriously? Like, find my table. I'm not these people. Like, please. I know the guy." They always know the guy, by the way. I know the guy. And they expect that all these other people who have been waiting an hour, they don't value their time, they don't care, back to the lack of empathy, and that they're somehow so special they shouldn't have to wait. Think about other people. These are people who will do, for example, they'll think like, "Yeah, my kid should be at the head of the line, don't care about anyone else's kid." This is the person who in a workplace will say, "Yeah, don't care that everyone else gets furloughed, but I shouldn't have to get furloughed." They truly believe that they are above the rules, above the laws, above anything. Entitlement has sadly, on a societal level, become a sort of a new normal. And as sort of the world switches over to a much more narcissistic focus, the world also becomes entitled. It's as though nobody feels that they should have to wait in line, which can make lines very, very troubling places. I'm sure many of you have thought of times when you have been in a long line and people are yelling and screaming, "I can't believe I have to wait in this line, and don't you know who I am? Why am I waiting in this line? I'm really important. My time is very valuable." These are sort of the mantras of the narcissist. They really scream and yell about their entitlement and why they should not be subjected to rules in the same way. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist who's entitled, it can actually be really embarrassing. When you're out in public and they're doing things like going into the restaurant and saying, "Why should I have to wait in line?" Or believing that their child shouldn't have to wait in the doctor's office, or that they shouldn't have to wait in the doctor's office, or that somehow everyone else had to pay a special change fee and they shouldn't have to. I actually travel a lot, so I get to see entitlement all the time when I travel. People wandering onto airplanes where they've just paid the regular fare and saying, "I should be in a first-class seat," or "I should have a better seat than anybody else," or people who are in hotels saying, "I should get a suite," even though they've paid sort of the regular rate. So they really do walk into places believing the rules shouldn't apply to them, and sadly, they often get rewarded for this entitled behavior because they will often bully people to the point where they do give them the better hotel room. They may move them to the better seat. They may move them up in line. And they may seat them in the restaurant. I was recently working with a hairdresser who was telling me about working in a really high-end neighborhood where she had a lot of very entitled clients. And she was talking about how there was one woman who would always come in, and if she wasn't seen precisely on time, she would make such a fuss. But guess what happened? This woman always got seen in time, and a lot of the other people were made to wait longer. So in that way, we reward entitled narcissistic people and give them what they want, honestly, just to shut them up. But because they don't have any empathy, they don't recognize that that's why this is being done. They're like, "Oh, well, of course I got this, because I am, in fact, more important." Entitlement is one of those qualities that not only hurts us as individuals in a relationship, it hurts all of us. Because what it does is it makes systems just work less effectively. So entitlement is one of those things that probably all of us face on a daily basis. Good luck with it. Thanks again for tuning in. Keep tuning in for more of the 30 Days of Narcissism. Please subscribe to this channel. Please follow me on social media. And thanks again for watching. Thanks for tuning into that video. And for more information about narcissism, probably more than you want in one place, I'm really proud to announce that I have a new book that's coming out. And you can already pre-order it on Amazon. You can get the link here. It's called Don't You Know Who I Am? How to Stay Sane in an Era of Narcissism, Entitlement, and Incivility. It's really your one-stop guidebook, your one-stop survival guide to staying sane in an era of social media toxicity, people being rude everywhere from yogurt shops to soccer fields to airplanes to the person in the cubicle next to you. Look for it. It'll give you everything you need to know about how to survive in our new narcissistic landscape. Thanks so much.